Alrighty, draft number 3 of this format. I'm gonna be munching here. I'm gonna be chomping. Chicken nuggets and fries. 1-2-1 and 1-3-0 so far this format. How does everybody feel about this format? I really like it. I guess I didn't play Limited much back then, but I did play the format a little bit. But it's really fun. I like the Shadows over Innistrad. Like the Shadows from the Past edition. Like the Ghoul Razor spot. This is Shadows over Innistrad Remastered. So a lot of the cards are downshifted from rares to uncommons and uncommons to commons. So like these, like Game Trail, for instance, used to be a rare, but is downshifted to uncommon. And then there's always one card in the pack, which is from Shadows in the Past, which is right here. Which is a usually a very synergistic card. Usually a Tribe Matters. So Thraben Inspector is the best card in this pack, I think. I mean, Stitchwing and Wanderer are quite good as well. Wanderer was exceptional in our Spirits deck. And is a rare for the collection. So, I mean, Thraben Inspector is nutty, though. I honestly just want to take the Thraben Inspector. Yeah, I'm going to take the Thraben Inspector. I want to take Wanderer for the collection and because it was good last draft, but Thraben Inspector is just crazy good. So this is one of those Shadows from the Past. See the little special symbol? This is a rare from Shadows of the Past. And this is a Werewolf Matters card. This card's quite good. It's the first strike 2/2 for 3. It becomes a double strike, and werewolves to have menace. Like, if you get a really good card like this, yeah, green-white is really good. And this is a really good green card. Pack Guardian, enters the battlefield. You may discard a land card if you do create a 2/2 wolf creature token. So I'm going to take this Pack Guardian because I have a Thraben Inspector, and green-white humans is really strong. I don't really like red-white at all. But this Outlaw is really good. I don't really like any of the other cards in this pack. It's between the Outlaw and the Pack Guardian for me. Red-green is really good. Werewolves. I'm actually gonna take the Outlaw. I'm gonna take the Outlaw. I want to see, like, I don't want to commit to white yet. I think I want to leave myself open. And should have committed to white because I got 2 exceptional white cards. I also have a black removal spell, a white, pseudo-good white removal spell, some good blue-white spirits cards. There's strength at the arms, which is quite good. Humans matters, equipment matters. I'm gonna take Lone Rider though. Lone Rider, if you can get it, if you can do something with Lone Rider, like if you put a strength of the arms on it, you win the game. Like you can turn 3, win the game. This card is crazy, especially with equipment. Yeah, if you flip this card, you win the game. Okay, so Dead Weight is quite good. I have an Aim High, which is not a bad trick. Swift Spinner is something we saw on the sideboard that was quite good. Alter Ego is really strong. Very grindy card, though. There's also just a wolf we can take here. I don't really like red-white, but this wolf is quite good with the, Oh, wait, this is only werewolves have menace? Are you kidding me? Most cards say wolf or werewolf. What? Are you kidding me? Huh. Oh, actually, there's a Graph Mole in this pack. I was going to take the Altered Ego or this, like one of these commons, but I just missed the Graph Mole somehow. This card's really insane. It's like really, really good. Noose Constrictor is also quite good. 2-2 reach. Really good Madness Enabler. Really good in red-green. Which we could still be red-green at this point. Really good in red-green. One of the best enablers in the format. Grapple the Past is a good green card. Strength of Arms is a good white card. Rush of Adrenaline is... I'm not super excited about the rest of these cards. Waltz is okay. Constrictor is good. There's another Graph Mole. Okay. This is one of those cards that they downshifted from a rare. It used to be a rare. I'm pretty sure. Fairly certain. There's really good white cards here, too. Fiendbinder is really good in the humans deck. Puncturing Light is good here. Vampire's not bad. I'm going to take a Graph Mole, though, because this is the reason to go clues. Magnifying Glass is really good when you already have 2 Graph Moles. I do like Bloodseeker quite a bit, though. This is a really strong enabler, too, and we already have a News Constrictor. I haven't seen many white cards since my first few packs, and this is actually a really good red card as well. So we could be red-green Madness. I don't like a lot of the black cards I've seen. So Spinner's fine for the sideboard. We're definitely green at this point. The Bloodseeker has higher upside than like a Glass or the Grapple, but could possibly not play it. So I'm going to take the Bloodseeker here. And I'm going to take another Fiendbinder here, which is quite good. This is a good trick as well. The trick attached to a creature. But I want to take a human here for the Human Matters green. These green cards aren't humans though. To note. But I'm gonna take one of these white cards. I think Fiendbinder is better, and I got the glitch. Been playing much Magic lately, Ampec? How's life been? Wow, nice. Ooh, Bloodbriar is really good with the clues. We're getting the clue deck. Which means Wordingwood would be a good one too. We're getting a lot of the clue payoffs. I guess I'll take the Scrutiny because we have all the... Watch a lot of Magic though? Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. Watching Magic is sometimes better than playing it. All the Madness cards in the set are black-red? Yes. Most of the Delirium cards are Sultai, correct. But you can still be like, you can still have like, you use the red Madness cards in the red-green deck, right? If that makes sense. I'll take a Drag Under over a Strength. Manic Scribe is also quite good. Slows the game down. Good in the blue-green deck. Blue-green grindy Sultai Delirium deck. I like Drag Under more. But we'll take the Swift Spinner for the sideboard. Yeah, I think this is... We might just be going to the blue-green, like, Investigate deck a little bit more here now. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. I have like no white cards right now. I'm gonna take the Grapple. That's right. They streamlined it more than the original set. That's a good distinction, Mercurio. I always forget that. Oh baby, I have to take this. I don't. You could do red green decks that aren't werewolves, but they're not as good. Yeah, they could just have like sub themes, right? I have to take this card because I need to own these cards. Like, this is a nice mythic. I really want to take the Stitchwing here, though. This card's sick. Real good. Can we be Sultai still? We could still be Sultai. We need to pick up a lot of fixing, though. All right, so there's Vessel for the Sultai Delirium deck. And Bloodbriar worked with Vessel. Hmm. And there's Mutation for the Sultai Delirium deck. Yeah, I'm not really comfortable with doing this deck. I guess we take Dryad here because it covers all our bases. Although Certain Death is a really good black card if we want to go the black direction. Oh, our blue cards aren't that good. We could just be green-black, I guess. Green is super open, right? Ish, maybe? I don't know. I'm like all over the place. I don't have that many green cards either. I guess I'll take Certain Death because I just picked the Liliana. There's another Bloodbriar. There's another Incendiary Flow, but I'm definitely not red. I need to be a slower deck here. A little bit of a train wreck. We're not really in a particular lane. And like the biggest lane that I'm seeing that's open is the Grafmole Bloodbriar lane. But we don't have a lot of the Investigate cards like the Glass yet. It looks like it's going to be like the Sultai Grind deck. Especially with these black cards we picked up. There's a Rabid Bite. And there's a Dryad. Really want to get this Dryad, but I think Rabid Bite's more important. So what if we cut the Bloodseeker, Lone Rider, the Binder, the Inspector, and the Outlaw? And then go green, black, splash blue, like Rise from the Tides isn't even that good in this deck. Maybe the one drop was actually more important than the Rapid Bite here. So I could take the Skeleton or a Necropod here. Or a Deadweight. A Deadweight. Yeah, we're taking a Deadweight. It's a removal spell that helps Delirium. Although I don't have any Delirium yet, right? But I might. Yeah, I don't have any Delirium yet. There's a Wording Wood, which helps with the splash, or a Homunculus, which is more of the blue-red spells deck. There's also a Vampire for Madness, not that good. So I'll take the Wording Wood, which will help out with the splash. It also investigates for the Bloodbriar and the Grafmole. And there's a 2-drop, Accomplice, which is really good if you mill over as well. So that's good. Okay. It looks like we're pivoting into this green-black deck with a splash of blue. I don't know if we're going to splash Scrutiny, Explorers, and Drag Under, but they are the kind of cards we want. They're Investigate cards and cards that gain time. I don't think the Drag Under is really necessary. The Scrutiny and the Explorers might be, though, since they're so synergistic in the deck. Like, Scrutiny is really good with the Grafmole and the Bloodbriars, which is 4 cards. I think the black is looking better than the blue, though. Like, especially with the Liliana. Liliana's crazy. Ooh, no way! I mean, do I have any zombies? Oh, it's still crazy, right? Still gotta take it. If this is like 5 mana, it's -2/-2, make 2/2s. I also just need it. I need it for my collection. Floodproof? Yeah, floodproof. I think we have plenty to do, though, in Floodproof, right? This is a zombie maker that makes 2 zombies, and zombies get Death Touch. This seems like the kind of card I want. I need it. Need a medic pack. There's Waltz as well, though. There's Vessel, which I think is better than Pick the Brain. Okay, so we didn't wheel any of the 1-drop Delirium dudes. There's a Magnifying Glass, though, which I don't think I'm going to play. Okay, there's a Skeleton. Could play Skelly. And there's a Necropod. Necropod plus Skelly is a pretty cool combo. I don't like Fogwalker that much, but No way. We got the Daring Sleuth. I think Daring Sleuth is worse than Rabbit Bite or Hamlet. We need creatures, right? And removal. Hmm. Daring Sleuth is worse than Rabbit Bite. No. This card is really crazy. We're mostly green black though. It is on the splash. This is also quite good. The bidding. We'll, we'll try the Sleuth. I think it has higher upside than another removal spell. Okay, this is an I win card, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, there's a Skinner though. Bummer. I was gonna say this is an I win card, but there's a Skinner. Oh, Skinner was down. That's right. It was downgraded to common, which is crazy. Is this an I win card? The first one probably doesn't win. The second one does. I think a Skinner is more reliable. We need more creatures. Like, the creature count is low. And Skinner is really good because I'm actually going to have Delirium in this deck. Because I have Deadweight, plus Vessel, plus Dark Salvation, and Liliana. Oh, wow. Wow. Big friend. Return target basic land card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Oh, Crippled Fragment could be good here. There's some fixing and Manic Scribe as well. I'm gonna take the good 5-drop there though. There's a Stream. Terrarian wouldn't be the worst actually. There's a Certain Death as well though. There's a Stream, a Certain Death, and a Terrarian. I have very few artifacts. I really need the fixing. And how much removal do I have? I have Deadweight, Dark Salvation, Certain Death, and Rabid Bite. And I have some tricks. I think I need the fixing. If I can't cast my spells, I can't win the game, right? There's another Graph Mole. I Confront the Unknown, which is quite good. I mean, it's a 2/4 for 3 with upside. But if I can't cast my spells, I can't win the game. I think I'm taking Choked Estuary here. I think I just need to take fixing. If I can cast my spells, my deck is very good. If I can't cast my spells, I lose. Oh, that is perfect. Scarecrow's really good here. Excellent. Okay, Illuminator, let's go. Okay, Illuminator or Wording Wood. This is tough. I don't have that many ways to investigate, unfortunately. I have like Magnifying Glass, which I think I might be playing. It's also just a 1/3 flyer. I think I'm gonna take Wording Wood. It's fixing plus investigate, which I'm lacking. I'm gonna take the Manic Scribe here. It's an 0/3 that happens to win the game. I'll take the Scab. It's not the worst. I don't think I'll play it though. Okay. Looking more blue-green. I'm just like kind of equal. I have a lot of green cards. Green is my biggest color. There's another Accomplice, which is good. Another 2-drop black creature puts me more solidly in green-black. I think I'm in green-black. I think I might cut the Jace's Scrutiny. I have to keep the Manic Scribe, right? Because it's a good win con. Yeah, this is a good win con. I already have one grapple. I doubt I need a second. Groundskeeper, basic land from graveyard to hand. Seems Take the brain. I'll take Gissa's bidding. What is this? 4 mana, 2 zombies? Yeah, that seems pretty good. And it's also really good with the Constrictor. I'm going to take the Explorers for Investigate. Okay. I have to cut a lot of cards. I'm not playing the Scab. And there's the Illuminator. Oh, man. I wield the Illuminator here. Okay. I see. No Traveler's Amulet is annoying. All right. How am I winning the game? Do I have to play Necropod to be able to win the game? What if I do... What if I cut Skeleton, Necropod, Accomplices? I think my blue creatures are better. And I could splash black. I have 2 Wording Woods and the Scarecrow. And I could just play the bidding. I don't even need to play the bidding. The bidding helps my zombie count for the Dark Salvation, but it's only really good if I actually can discard it off the Noose Constrictor. My blue cards are better with Investigate. Like Daring Sleuth and an Illuminator are significantly better synergistic cards, as well as Explorers. Like, my blue base is actually really good. This rare is good. Like, I want to play a 3/3 flyer that I can sack and then kill them. Not being able to cast like Liliana and Pariah is going to be tough. And then my black removal only costs 1, so 1, 2, 3. It's only removal. Grapple can get lands. I guess Magnifying Glass could go. I could cut the Scabs as well. Like, I already have so many 3-drops that are 2/3s or better. I mean, I don't have... Yeah, I could do that. Magnifying Glass does help with Delirium as well, though. I do think that the blue creatures are better than the black creatures. Like, the Accomplice, Skeleton, and Necropod are kind of meh. I also could play the Spinner as well in the meme. And the Trawler is quite good. And so the Explorers are also quite good. Explorers investigate, which is nice. I don't need to play the Dragunter necessarily. I really want to play the Magnifying Glass for the grindy, but I think I can just board that in. I'm not really ramping to anything, right? I guess I'm ramping to investigating a bunch. How am I making... The problem is, how am I reliably making... I'm investigating with Scrutiny, the 2 Explorers, and 2 Wording Woods, which means I have to play blue to have enough investigate. Then I can cut the Magnifying Glass if I'm playing blue. And the Manic Scribe is nice because it does block the 2-power. There's a lot of 2-power creatures at 2 that it blocks and buys time. So the Illuminator, it also buys time as well. This is a great card advantage engine. The Noose Constrictor works really well with... not with Pariah. It's hard and castable. Makes my uncastables into +1/+1s. It also makes it so I can discard uncastables to get Delirium. Although I didn't actually get that many delirium cards because I passed those ones early on. So I only have the Skinner and the Manic Scribe. I could cut the Drag Under, but okay. So how many creatures do I have? I have 14 creatures. I could maybe cut a creature. I don't think so though. So I have 2 enchantments. I have 4 enchantments. I have 1, 2, 3 4 sorceries and 2 instants. So I can't cut the instants, and I can't cut the. I can cut maybe 1 enchantment. Vessel, but like Vessel digs for my bombs. Vessel gets Liliana. Vessel gets Pariah. How am I winning the game if I do this configuration? Bloodbriar? Like, if I play black, I get to play Necropod and win the game with Necropod. I can ult Lily to win the game. I can. Got 13 creatures. I have 14 right now. But they're all like little dinky things. They're all little dinky dudes. I have 14 I need to cut 1 card. I want to play I want to play 24 spells, 17 lands. I need to cut 1. I need to cut 1 card. Cut this one? This card's so good. Like, it's really good with Dark Salvation and Trawler in my deck, because I'll have extra creatures. But I guess I don't have a lot of creatures other than those, and it's hard to cast. I see. Okay, so a lot of my creatures matter. So like Skinner matters, Scribe matters, these matter, these matter. I guess I don't have a lot of extraneous creatures, and double black is tough when double black is Lily. That makes sense, actually. Now how am I winning? Briar with a bunch of removal, and Skinner, and Manic Scribe, which I can get back with Grapple and Liliana. Liliana removal. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of removal and a bounce, and a trick, and recursion, and be able to draw my Liliana. And I can draw a bunch. Bloodbriar is going to be huge, right? I think this is going to be okay. Now I have to add lands, which is the toughest part. Oh, I get 2 non-basics, which is nice. And then I probably want 7 or 8 green sources. We'll go with 8 blue sources. And 3 black sources? That doesn't seem like enough black. Oh, I have Weirding Wood as well. So that's 5 black sources. So that's 9 green, 8 blue, 3 black. Not counting the Weirding Woods at all. I don't think I need a 3rd swamp. Because if I have green, that means that I'll get Grapple with the Past, which will fix my mana, and Vessel, and Weirding Wood. But Liliana, a lot of the time, to cast Liliana, I'm going to have Weirding Wood. Vessel's going to get that 2nd black. Or, oh, Liliana. I'm not going to cast Liliana Curve. That's not the goal of this deck. If I cast Liliana on Curve, it's a dream. Like, Liliana on Curve is not even what is, like, yes, it's insane, but that's not the goal of my deck here. I have a bunch of 2/4s I can play on turn 3. 2/4s and 2/3s that will then grow, right? Gotta dream big. Well, it's just making my deck way less consistent. I already have, I realistically only have 3 black cards that cost 1 pip. Liliana is the pipe dream because it's so good. Which Vessel plus Grapple with the Past plus Scarecrow all help with that. I'm not going to try to cast Lily on Curve when it's my off color double color. So I think this is going to be the deck. Get to the matches.